Okay, today we're going to install a pickup into a Di Gregorio Cajon. So we have this here. We did a bit of a test a minute ago with the pickup on the outside, and we found that basically the best positioning for the pickup is kind of in the middle of the soundboard towards the sides. So we're going to put the treble pickup here and the bass pickup there. Now this Cajon has four strings coming down on each side. So we're going to put the bass and the treble basically in between those strings. The treble pickup will pick up the snare of the strings, and the bass pickup will pick up the bass emanating from the center of the panel. So if you come over here, we'll have a look inside. So I've got a little torch here. So if we look down inside the top here, we can see how there's four strings running down each side. And we're going to place the pickup basically, you can see that all in the middle there. Yeah, it's a bit hard to see with my arm in there, but so the pickup looks like this. It's basically the same as the what we might call the guitar pickup. Only difference is it's got a slightly longer cord to facilitate the plug coming out the back. Same as with an acoustic guitar installation, I would choose to run the double-sided tape in this case. Now we tested it on the outside with the included tack that comes with it. It's like a rubbery tack that you can test with. So we do the same thing. We make like a long sausage and we make two little bolts. But when it comes for permanent installation, we then use double-sided tape and we basically activate the same areas. So down the center of the bass pickup. If you only use the center, you get too much bass and it'll be too boomy and probably feedback. So we run a strip all the way along. It just spreads the frequencies over the crystal. The treble pickup, we leave the center free, and that allows a certain amount of airiness, which gives you those nice top frequencies, what you'd call an airy sound. So all we really need to do now is peel back the double-sided tape and place them. I don't know if you'll be able to see any of that with the camera at all, but we'll give it a go and give it a red hot go, see how we go.
No, we can see this side. Yep. I'm not sure we're going to go with the other one.
So we'll peel back which this is probably the hardest part of the process. Peel back the tape like that. Like that. So now we have the exposed tape. And then we've got to try and get this in place without too much moving around. So I'm just going to target that. Let me see. Kind of need to do this a little bit by feel. So I can feel the strings and then I apply the pickup. So I reckon that's sitting there. Have a look inside, you can see the pickups in place.
Yep.
Now we basically do the same on the opposite side with the bass pickup. So the bass pickup is the one that has the metal casing. I'll get that in here. That's in there. So you can see now we've got the two pickups installed.
Yep.
So now we need to drill a hole for the plug somewhere here, but before we do that, we're going to test it. So that didn't take very long, as far as the install is concerned. So we have a setup here. Cable here. Currently running through a Fender Passport.
Is your sub cranked at the moment? Or?
It's not plugged in at the moment.
Plugged in? Okay,
yeah. So we're on over here. Let me see. So you can hear them.
Is that without your sub?
That's without the sub.
It sounded better than what it did before.
Yeah, well, I think maybe placing it inside and using the double-sided tape instead of the blue tack
sounded good, man.
Tightens the sound up a little bit.
Yep.
So that works great. So all we've got to do now is drill a little hole, put the jack plug in, and we're ready to rock and roll.
Sweet.
It's that easy.
Too easy. Thanks, Peter. Very happy customer.
Fantastic. Cheers.